I didn't press that, but hey, here we are. I didn't press it, but
Doghouse! 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 Let's go! Welcome to the Doghouse! Lock in, loud crowd, all out. That sound!
Boom, boom, boom.
What?
All right. Welcome, everybody. It is Doghouse Sports on this Friday, June 18th. Is that right? Is it June 18th? It's Juneteenth. I know
No.
that. Something like that. I don't know.
I think it's the 19th.
19th. Okay. Welcome, everybody. My name is Elvis. That is Lance, better known as Hollywood Hernandez. That was his name, people, when I first met him. Little bit of story is that, yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing. Back in the day, radio wanted to appeal to the Latino audience, big audience, you know what I'm saying? So when I was in San Diego in 1989, I was waiting tables. My grandmother got sick. I moved out of my radio job and came down to take care of her. And I got another radio job in San Diego at the big station, Q106, Q106, a better mix of music. And I get pulled into the program director's office, and the music director, okay, hey, man, you sound great. We want to offer you 10 to 2 at night. And then Saturday nights, we want you to work 6 to 10 p.m. We want you to work 6 to 10 doing a show called Hot Mix. I did the first mix show on the West Coast on this Hot Mix, and it was on reel to reel. It was crazy.
But the first mix show. Come on, man.
It was 1989, dude. It was the first one to play Hot Mix, which was a big syndicated mix show. I was the first one.
I thought you said you had the first mix show.
I wasn't mixing.
You had mixers on.
The mix was all on tape, and I'd have breaks that were like on a piece of paper, 36 seconds, 45 seconds in between the songs, and it was cool. But they pull me into the office and they say, "Hey, you can't use this Dan, whatever name you're using. We want to appeal to the Latinos." And I said, no problem. I don't mind changing my name. I'm in San Diego. It's my hometown. I get to go to the beach all day and then come in and work on the #1 radio station, and I was a pimp. And they said, you got a choice. You got a choice. Elvis Medina or Paco Lopez. And I said, oh, man. Yeah, thank you, Dan.
You made the wrong choice, dude.
I could not pull off Paco Lopez. I'm a 6'2" white guy. But Hollywood, when I first met him, thank you. They did the first thing with Hollywood. He's half Japanese, half white guy, but they wanted to name you Hollywood Hernandez, right?
Yeah.
But we dropped.
And we were trying to come up with names for a while. I wish I could remember some of the names. Like, I think one of them was like Chachi, or
yeah.
God, man, I wish I could remember what we were coming up with.
I remember on radio, I was Dan Michaels, I was Dan Rivers, and then at one point at Z100 in Portland, I was Dancing Danny Knight. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Do you have any promotion pictures from back then or no?
No, I don't, and I wish I had. I had like some old air checks on cassette a while back, but hey, but it's that's who died. Anyway, it's Doghouse Sports. Let's get to some sports. I've mentioned this before, but I got to be honest with you. When football season is over, I tend to go into a state of depression. Now, this is, of course, before I had a girlfriend that I'm crazy about, Melissa. But we've been together about a year. But for 18 years, the NFL has been my girlfriend. And when the NFL season and college football is over, I just no. But I got to tell you, World Cup, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, and now the U.S. Open in golf. I'm sorry. This is a great time for sports fans, bro. This is a great time.
It's weird that you're so into sports, but you just discovered that at age 69.
Really? 69?
Okay, so let me ask you this.
See, the World Cup's only every 4 years, and I wasn't really into it. But now it's here in the United States. The United States won again today without their best player, Christian Pulisic, or however you pronounce his name, and they beat Australia 2-0. They had a great game today. But go ahead, ask.
Yeah, no, all right, so for the hockey thing, right? Are you going to watch? Yep. How many regular season games now are you going to watch for next year?
Zero.
Now that you're in. Okay.
Zero. And if I get tickets to go to a game, I'll go to a game. It's the same thing. Soccer and hockey, I didn't grow up with them, Lance. I don't know them. And going to a hockey game, we've mentioned this before, it's way different than watching it on TV. And but the NBA finals are great.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But that's just kind of my comfort spot. I'm not really a regular season, even I mean, I hate to say it, but baseball even. I'm not a
Yeah,
regular
baseball.
season, but man, I'm in. I'm all in on every
Playoffs.
single playoff game.
100%.
Every single pitch.
And
Same with
going to
hockey.
a baseball game is great too, though. A major league
Well,
game.
yeah,
It's just
that's the
it's
best
more of a,
part. Yeah.
It's more of a social thing. You get the food,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get the people, you get I go there and it's Elvis from the doghouse and they mug me and stuff. It's okay. I mean, no, I'm telling you,
Throw Coke at
it's-
you and hot dogs.
yeah, tomatoes. Yeah, totally. But this World Cup has been amazing. So I guess that the United States.
Yeah. What do you want to talk
with-
about
with-
first? I mean, there's so much to talk about in this.
I
World
know.
Cup.
Well, with the win today, I heard that the United States has made the group of 32, and they get to play in the Bay Area next, and every game is going to be on the West Coast moving forward, which is crazy.
Ah,
All the way into Silver. I know.
I did see that they're gonna
yeah.
play. Group D winner plays at Levi's, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
they play
in Santa
some
Clara.
third place team from whatever group. I don't know.
Another group,
if it's
yeah, I
already
don't-
scheduled
it's-
or not. But
It's dude. Didn't it start with 64 teams? That's too many. I mean, that's you
No.
put them in a group and they got to battle it out. It's no. Don't get me wrong. I'm really enjoying this. I think Brazil is up now on Haiti right now. I mean, I'm into it. I've watched a little bit of almost every friggin' game. I watched that whole game today. That whole United
Okay,
States
so-
Australia.
what? Now that you've seen a couple weeks, a couple games, a lot of teams play. Who looked good to you? Who looked the best to you?
France looked great. Spain didn't look good against what was that?
Yes.
Cape Verde. Ooh, that Danny's actually got some video of that goalie. We're going to get into it, but Spain looked great. There it is. Look at this. Is the goalie stopping Spain? Look at this guy. He stopped
Ooh.
everything.
Oh,
I mean,
yes. Oh,
This-
yes.
well, look at Spain.
I actually
Spain
didn't.
is-
I didn't see
look
this
at that.
game.
Look at that save.
Wow.
Yeah, this dude was a badass.
Nice.
Where is Cape Verde? Do you know, Danny? Yeah, do you know? I don't know where Cape Verde is. I think it's like on the African coast or something. But you
I
just
have
never
no
know.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it-
I was gonna guess Africa.
I
Yeah,
looked it up.
I-
It's right off of. It's like an island or a few islands off of Senegal.
Okay. I think France with Mbappe, they're really good. What's the deal with Portugal? I'm sorry. Ronaldo's done. He's 41 and he does not have that speed anymore. I heard that they are thinking of benching him and bringing him off the bench. He is just standing around and he is not what he used to be. He is just
I mean, that's you know what I keep
Exactly.
hearing that, but I unfortunately have not seen him. I mean, when's the last time you actually saw him play?
I've
You know, you
only
used
seen
to
him,
see him when he was on the European
Yeah.
teams, but now that he's in that Saudi Pro League thing
Yeah.
where he's getting $200 million a year or something, I actually
the
have
guy's a
not seen him
billionaire.
play. It's
Haven't
almost like
either.
he disappeared.
I think the top teams, obviously, Argentina won it all last time with Messi, and we're going to get to Messi's hat trick in a minute, a video of it. Spain, of course, I don't know how they tied that with Cape Verde. Portugal's supposed to be great, but like I said, Cape Verde, France, Portugal, and England, of course. I think those are kind of the top teams,
Yeah,
all
England. looked
European
good.
teams like that. But Messi,
yeah.
dude, is 38. I think he turns 39 in a couple days now.
Amazing.
Check
huh?
out this video of his hat tricks, bro. This guy is still the best player in the world. Boom! Look at that. Curves it in like Beckham. Boom! Uh-oh. Oh, look at me. Let's dribble that one in. Oh, okay. And look, oh, bink, doink. Dude, he's 38 years old and he's still dominating.
He's just an
He's
assassin,
still-
man, and he's
He's dominating.
Everything is so precise. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like and you look at him, he's just so tiny and unassuming.
He's small. He's a
Just-
small dude.
just walking around. But then his skill level is just it's incredible. I mean, I can't even. It's like he knows where everybody's at on the field. He knows
Yep.
exactly how fast they're running, exactly where they're going, what the defender's planning to do. I mean, it's insane. I mean, insane.
Yeah, he's what they call just got a great soccer football IQ. He knows the game, and he's playing for the what is the MLS team in Miami, and they paid MSL MLS. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
it's the American League, but he's playing for them. But Argentina could do it. They could repeat. And I think it's been a long time since
So
the team
he's
has repeated.
what did he do with that hat trick? He tied the all-time World Cup
All-time
goal,
World
right?
Cup
So, but
goals, yeah.
It's at 16 right now, and then
Something like that.
I think Mbappe's right behind him. I think Mbappe's like at 14, but
think you're
Mbappe's
right.
he's only 27 years old.
I know.
mean,
that's the thing.
Can you imagine
That
the
dude-
goals? I mean, he's
Yeah.
Messi's the greatest, but the
What-
Mbappe's going to actually pass that record.
one day, I think one day I would like to go to a Premier League game. I would love to go to that because I guess that is just like crazy. Just Premier League. Hey, Danny,
that would
get
be
that
cool.
ready. So you saw the Canadian player, didn't you? That broke his leg. Did you
No.
see that, Lance? Oh my
No.
God. Okay, so it was Canada and I forget the other team. But
Qatar, was that
they were
that
up
game?
yeah, it was. They were up 4-0.
Canada's
And
good.
this- okay, look at this. Watch this. The guy in the middle there. And punk. Ooh. And he gets down there and it's just hanging.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. It was just, dude. It was like this. And he's up there and he was just in shock. Look at bang. And that left leg.
His foot got stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy kicked him. Yeah, the guy kicked him. The other guy. It's
Ouchie.
part of the game. Look at this
Oh,
afterwards.
little
Team's
scuffle,
going at it, yeah.
scuffle.
I know, right? So, yeah.
Wait, was
poor
that one of
guy.
their good players?
Yeah, one of their top players. Yeah,
Ooh.
I know. It was like, ooh, that was rough.
Man, why
That was bad.
why can't the World Cup be every
2 years.
I mean, what is that's too soon though, you think? I mean, what about every 3?
No, if,
4
I-
years
I-
is so long. It's just
It
too,
is,
too
and
long
I-
to
you
wait
know,
for
it-
all this excitement.
I totally agree. And then I looked up, like, the top leagues. The Premier League is obviously number one with those big teams, Tottenham and Arsenal. But then the second league is La Liga is a big one. But there are leagues all over the world. I had no clue.
Bundesliga too, right?
Yeah, Bundesliga. Yeah, but don't forget Germany in this World Cup too. Those Nazis are
yeah.
badass. Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Netherlands has got that. You see that big blonde dude on the Netherlands with the ponytail? He's like 6'8". He's a beast and he's a striker. Yeah. He's
Oh, you
a
mean
beast,
are you
too.
talking about Haaland, that guy on Norway?
I don't know what his name. Yeah, maybe
Oh,
it's
that guy.
Norway.
He's a
Netherlands.
badass too, but
Yeah.
he might
I know.
actually be. Well, I think he only has 2 goals in World Cup so far, but he's only
Right.
25 years old, so he's got
Yeah,
a long
no.
time.
Yeah, Messi is.
So
still
okay, so now that you've
obviously the
seen
man.
now that you've seen USA 2 games, what would be a successful tournament for them?
I think to get to the final 8 would be huge.
Final 8.
So
So
the
if
semifinals.
it's not the final 8, then it's an unsuccessful tournament for them. What do you think?
No, I think it's successful for American soccer. I really do. They've got a really good team. They're ranked 17th in the world, which is way higher than I thought we'd be. Out of these 64 teams that made it, they're ranked 17th, and they've got home field advantage. That's huge. That means something in this game. I think. I'd love. Wouldn't it be great to see them in the finals? Wouldn't that be
Oh
just
my gosh.
next level?
You
Nuts.
know. I mean,
Argentina
To-
and the United States. Oh wow, yeah. Messi
coming into the
against-
tournament, I was thinking, okay, man, if they could, they expanded the knockout round to 32 now, right? So I'm thinking,
Yes.
okay, man, if we just get to the knockout round
Yes,
and maybe win one,
we've gotten to the.
a
I think
huge
we made
success,
the
right?
knockout round already. We've
No, I
already in
know,
the-
but now that
yeah.
I've watched them these 2 games,
without their best player. They were without Christian Pulisic.
if they don't make
Pulisic.
the final 16, it's unsuccessful to me. After watching them, it's incredible.
Okay.
They look so
I
good.
agree. I agree with you. Oh, we forgot about Brazil. They're always good. The
Yeah.
Brazil team is really good too. I mean, that's a top team too. There's too many really good teams. So I think
guess
with Messi, Argentina looks really strong, but
Yeah,
I'd
it
like
really
to
kind of
give- I-
depends, I think, on the bracket and the matchups, right? Once it gets down to
100%.
the end.
100%. But this is the first time in a long time it's been in the United States, so I think that is a definite advantage for the American soccer players. But
So
did
according
you
to
see?
ESPN,
Yeah.
the only team that is technically qualified right now in the tournament, knockout tournament, is Mexico. Is there
wow.
any hype around them?
Yeah, Mexico.
Mm.
Yeah, they were like they look great
They're
too,
always
didn't
good.
they? Yeah, they're always good. Yeah, I forgot about them. It's a massive worldwide global sport.
And for them to be able to play at home, that stadium's
in
nuts.
Guadalajara, that is an
that was
amazing
crazy.
stadium.
It was cool to
Did
watch.
you- So the American team, there is a kid on there. Do you remember the football player with the Green Bay Packers, Antonio Freeman?
Yeah.
He was 30 years ago. Brett Favre, he was catching
the wide
touchdown
receiver, yeah.
passes. Yeah, his son is on the team, Freeman. He was
Oh,
all
that's
over the
him.
field. Yeah, Freeman is his son.
Wow.
I mean, that kid,
Wow.
and that kid was all over goal today. He was
Wow.
all over the place. So, Danny, the United States hasn't made the final 32 or that knockout round because that's what I heard.
It's
today. If
almost
they won-
it's almost guaranteed, but I think the numbers, right?
I
They're
think
like
mathematically-
Turkey.
99%.
Okay, I
likely
think
to-
Turkey has to tie somebody or lose, and they're in or something like that. It's I don't know how they keep this stuff straight. I really don't. All right,
That-
that
you
is
know-
it for the
you know what? Wait, I have one critique about the U.S. soccer team.
Yeah.
Those uniforms are so ugly.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. What is this, 1982? Yeah, they were bad. Give
They're
us just
horrible.
blue or red, or do something better. Yeah, that was
I don't know. I don't like them at all.
like 1976 Bruce Jenner on the friggin' Wheaties box. Yeah, those were bad. Yeah,
And
those were nasty.
I should know I'm on the cutting edge of fashion.
You have never been on
What?
anybody's fashion list. Neither have I. Thank you. All right, let's get right into it. NBA Finals. We haven't talked about it since we've been off. Knicks ended up beating the Spurs in game.
Yeah.
I know. Game 5 on the road in San Antonio. The parade. Did you watch any of it? Over 2 million people showed up to it.
missed
I didn't
it.
either. I don't.
How many people
It's-
died?
I don't know. Probably there was 2 million. Probably 400,000 died. No,
I did hear the white kid that never plays at the end of the bench. He almost got arrested because they thought he was a fan running up to the bus or the float or whatever it is.
He must not be good if you don't even know his freaking name. The white kid.
I
Yeah,
actually I
no,
don't even know. I'm not gonna
It
try.
doesn't matter. But they did beat San Antonio. San Antonio lost those 4 games they lost. They were all up by double digits, ended up losing. That's coaching. That's Mitch, whatever his name. Johnson, is that his name? He's got to go, man. You don't
No, you
get
can't.
up in
just-
double
I mean,
digits.
they're
I
young.
know it's
They're
a young
so
team.
young.
I know, but don't you make adjustments? How do you know you knew that last game when they were up by what, 14, 15? You just thought to yourself, they're going to lose. And they
Yeah,
did the
yeah.
same thing again. He didn't take timeouts. He didn't work his bench properly in substitutions. That was terrible. But you got Wemby, so you're good. You know, that guy is still. How did he go from everybody loving the guy to the total villain? Wemby is now looked upon as a
Yes,
villain.
yes.
And you know what? I saw a couple guys going out and said, Matt Barnes, he came out and said, that's exactly what he's got to do. You got 4 guys hanging on him every game. He's got to be the villain to be successful and win championships. So, hey, man, I'm huge into NBA, more so than I have been in decades when the Lakers, Showtime, or Kobe and Shaq were winning. This is going to be good.
So I
Jalen
didn't watch
Brunson-
that. I didn't watch the end of that game. Did they?
I didn't
The
either.
Spurs really not shake hands with the Knicks and congratulate them
Yeah,
at the end?
Wemby-
They all just walked off.
Wemby didn't. Yeah, Wemby didn't, and that's not cool. Come on, dude. You know what? They beat you 4 games. You know,
I mean, that's
they
just
beat
being
you at
young. They're
home.
young.
Yeah,
He won't do
I
that
know.
again.
No, I don't think so. There is a video. Jalen Brunson, MVP of the NBA Finals, deservedly so. How crazy is that? That Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart all played on championship teams together at one point at Villanova.
Yeah.
So there's
that's cool.
chemistry there. There is
Too bad
chemistry there.
DiVincenzo's not there with him anymore.
Yeah,
That would've
I
been cool,
know.
too.
I know. Yeah, that guy was at Villanova too. Danny, you got a video of Bill Simmons saying that Brunson is already a top 50 player all time in the NBA. Play that
I
for
think
us.
he has to be one of the top 50 players of all time, though. What Brunson did was up there with Dwayne Wade in 2006. It was up there with Walton in 77. You can
Oh,
go
wow.
on through, but we're just dragging a team to the finals. And what he did in game 5, I'm just going to say it. Like, the more I look at it and stare at it, I think is one of the great finals games. I have him at 40. I have him above Nash, Kidd,
No.
Sam Jones,
No.
Harden,
No.
Gervin.
Sam Jones.
Harden, yeah.
Irvin, Luca. Well,
Luka, nah.
Luka hasn't won no. Listen, Luka ain't won no championship. I don't put him in the top 50. He's a great player. He's got a lot of years left. If he continues his way, yeah, top 50. But you think
Yeah.
top 50?
I mean,
there's a lot of great
heading
players.
that direction. Yeah, that I don't know
Yeah.
about top 50. That's crazy.
No. Think about the players that have played the game since the 1940s. You know, if you
It's
go
just
back,
it's just that it's the Knicks, right? And it's been so long, and all the excitement.
yeah,
A top 50. I mean, come on, man.
no,
I don't know.
I did. No,
You got to
not
give him
yet.
his props, though. I mean, going into the finals, I was thinking those 2 San Antonio guards were going to lock him up, but
Yeah, Harper.
apparently,
and, Castle.
James Harden can play some defense. Nobody can guard Brunson. I thought James Harden
No.
doesn't play defense.
I know. Well, listen, that guy wanted it more. I mean, I don't know about Darren Fox. I know he's got a cap-friendly contract or something like that. But if they're paying him $30 million, he made some big mistakes in this in this finals. I mean, I say you start Harper next season and keep him on the bench and bring him in.
That's the other thing they were talking about with Brunson is he's got such a team friendly contract, right? It was like 4 years, 39 mil a year. I mean, that's underpaid.
Oh,
do you go? Is he able to renegotiate it right now?
I don't
like
know,
not show up at camp and say, "Hey, can I?"
I don't know. He's
for him that's grossly underpaid. But did that allow them to put the pieces around him?
Well, they still got to sign Karl Anthony Towns. They've got to sign a couple other players. What's his name? Who's the big guy that would come off the bench? Mitchell Johnson. Was that Mitchell Johnson?
Mitch Robinson, is that his name? Or
Mitchell Robinson? Yeah, he's a complete free agent. That's somebody the Warriors should go after right there. You know what I'm saying? That dude's a beast coming off the bench. He had a broken finger. He had surgery. He still played. I didn't want the Knicks to win because I don't like the fans. But I've learned to just drop that kind of stuff and go, you got to give the Knicks props. That was a great performance.
I mean, they did.
Yeah. And I know Spurs, we're young. You know how tough it is to get back to the NBA Finals? OKC is not going away. Denver is still going to be there. You don't know what other teams are going to do. There's some.
I'm going to say it right now. Wemby will not win one championship ever.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah,
I'm going to bet all my equity in my house on that.
Okay. Yeah. Take a loan out. Yeah. Take an equity loan out and put it on there now. Because you got like 18. He's going to play another 12 years minimum. I can't say that.
Let me ask you this one then. So with Giannis, right? The Knicks kind of were in the mix for a while. Now that you won the championship with all those guys, do you try to run it back? Or if you have the opportunity to get Giannis, do you do it? Try to upgrade it?
Well, ooh, man, that's huge. Who they give up for him though?
I know, you got the question.
The Milwaukee Bucks, they want a young star. And who do they really have?
You give up, if you're New York, you give up Brunson and Towns for Giannis. I'm kidding.
No, definitely.
What, like Bridges?
Mikal Bridges, that would be a good one. But is he really looked upon as a young star, like some of the names been out there? I mean, you've got like who's the Jalen or something or other on one.
I mean, you got to give up some draft picks, but
you got to give up multiple number ones. You have to. You have to give up multiple number ones. There's no doubt about that.
Would you do this if you're New York? You give them Bridges and Hart and 2 number 1 draft picks.
Ooh, that's enticing, but I think the Bucks are going to the 2 hot teams that I've heard are the Boston Celtics. They would want Jaylen Brown. That would work. But Miami, how is Miami in this? Who do they have? Tyler Hero? And they're not giving up Bam Adebayo. He's not going anywhere. He's making like $50 million. I don't know. It's just going to be. Part of me still wants the Warriors to get him, but they got nothing. You got nothing.
You'd
have to give up your whole future for that, and it's not good. Listen. The NBA draft is coming up, and so is free agency. LeBron has to make a decision, and he cannot make $52 million again. The Lakers pay that to him. They are done again. If he comes in for 25, I can see that, but he's got such an ego. I still would like to see him with Steph, bro. Steph and Jimmy Buckets and who? I mean, I'm telling you. I'm out on the old people, man. I'm out. I agree, but Steph's not going anywhere for like 2-3 years. So you got. Yeah,
he's not going to be getting any better. He's only going to be dropping, playing less.
Decline.
How many games next year you think Steph's going to play? If you had to guess,
60, 65.
No.
What's up, Raider Nation?
Games.
No, okay. I don't know. I don't. I hope he's 100% healthy. Jimmy Buckets ain't coming back anytime soon, from what I understand. They still got Draymond. They still got, they got, who's the other guy? Podziemski. That guy sucks. That guy's not a starter in the league. So
it'll be interesting to see what the Warriors give Podziemski too.
What do you think about this? I thought about a team that could get that could go after Giannis. Cleveland Cavaliers. How about Evan Mobley and number 1 draft picks? Mobley, they got that guy Jarrett on Cleveland already. You get Evan Mobley and 2 or 3 first-round draft picks. I would do that in a second if I was Milwaukee. I mean, this draft coming up here, this is going to be crazy. It's going to be a 2-day thing now. They're trying to copy the NFL. The NBA draft is 2 days now. Come on.
Like the first round, the first day, and then the second
the first
day,
round.
I mean, that's.
I'm sorry. After the lottery picks, I don't even care. I don't even watch it. I don't even really watch the NBA draft lottery anyway, or the draft anyway. I will this time because it is loaded. And the Warriors, unfortunately, have pick 11. I hope they get Luxembourg or some guy of that quality. If they can do something to get a player like that, and maybe move for some other players that are bench players right now that are decent. I mean, you got to get young and you got to get these two-way players, man. We've had that conversation before, just they're in a no-win situation.
The problem is they need like 14 players.
Yeah.
You just can't you can't restock 14 players in one off season. It's just not possible, especially when you have no cap room.
Bingo. And you're paying, what is Steph going to make, $70 million next year? Something like that. Yeah, I know. But you got to play. He's the one who's selling all the jerseys.
Yeah, but that's like with the Lakers, right? Similar to LeBron. So they basically going to have to pay LeBron whatever he wants.
If they pay him $50 million, they will as long. I think LeBron just needs to go away, him and his son, from the Lakers. Being a Laker fan my whole life, I think what they need to do. Do you realize that Austin Reeves is probably going to make $50 million a year? He's going to get a supermax contract. And so you'll have Luka and him. Let LeBron go. Get young. Luka needs that big rim protector for that, like he had in Dallas. That one kid, Williams or whatever, that's on Charlotte. They're in a worse situation as far as the Lakers are in a worse situation than the Warriors, in my opinion, because if they bring LeBron back for his 24th season or something like that. Come on, it's all about ego. It's all about him making his money.
If he does come to the Warriors, does Bronny come with him? Is that like a package deal now, or?
Well, yeah. Well, he shouldn't have been drafted anyway. LeBron made them. He hijacked that franchise. That's what he did. He basically said, "Listen, you are drafting my son. We are playing together." So, I don't know. I don't know that that kind of thing. I love the Warriors though. I love just living in the Bay Area for 20 plus years and seeing that team go from awful to winning 4 championships. It's so weird that it's so fleeting. That was a dynasty. That was an NBA dynasty.
That's all you have to do. You just have to be grateful for that time and then just realize it's going to be a rough few years here.
Just
That's
like
fine.
the 49ers, same thing. I mean, 49ers in the NFC West. I mean, ain't got no edge, ain't got any backup good offensive linemen.
Did you hear the Max Crosby 49ers rumors?
Of course, rumors, red hot nuclear rumors. Stop, people. It's stop.
I would trade Bosa for Max Crosby in a second.
No, you have to have both of them. That's what they need to do. You've been saying they need another edge forever, Lance.
I know, but Bosa's
you're getting rid of Bosa?
Well, I mean, he's
always hurt.
He's a 10 sack a year guy now. That's just who he is.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean, God bless him, but he's just a
Well, because he has not had any help on the other side either. You know what I'm saying? They double teaming that guy. You got a Max Crosby on there with him. Look out! They jumped to the top of the NFC West, in my opinion. Well, maybe not. The Rams got Myles Garrett, so there's that. And Trent McDuffie. Oh my God, they loaded up. Now it makes sense why they took Ty Simpson, thinking of the future at pick 13. Just let him sit for 2 years because Stafford's going to play another 2 years. He just won the friggin' MVP, and they have Myles Garrett. Come on. There's a reason they are favored to win the Super Bowl coming up this season.
Yeah, because the NFL is shady.
Yeah, big time. I don't know if you guys saw this.
No salary cap for the Rams.
No. Well, or the Dodgers. I mean,
Rams, Dodgers, Lakers.
Oh, well,
no salary cap. Nothing. They don't have to abide by any of the rules.
You're an LA hater.
They have their own LA rules that they follow, and nobody can do anything about it. Yeah.
I know. I don't know if you guys saw this. Titans All-Pro Jeffrey Simmons signed a multi-year extension to become the NFL's highest-paid defensive tackle. Jeffrey Simmons on the Titans, the team that has no primetime games coming up in this season, signed a 3-year, $106 million extension with $100 million guaranteed. That team hasn't made the playoffs in 5 years. It's kind of like Danny's Bengals.
Wow.
They haven't made the playoffs in forever. $106 million with $100 million guaranteed.
I mean, why don't you just? Why are you doing that? Why don't you just guarantee the 106 million? Why are you stopping at 100?
I agree. I agree. What's it? What's 6 million to these billionaire owners?
Yeah,
I agree.
Stupid.
Yeah, but they've got an unproven QB in Cam Ward who's got some talent, I guess. They did draft Carnell Tate out of Ohio State. I think they reached for him in the draft. He went like number 6. But their offensive line isn't good. You've got Jeffrey Simmons and a couple players on defense, but it's the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, but
what are they?
You got to start somewhere, right? What are you gonna? What, you just gonna let him go? I mean, he's your best player.
No, I agree. Tennessee, but they haven't been in the playoffs in 4 years. So I just think that there's teams that are destined not to make the playoffs coming up. The Jets, you realize the Jets have not been in the playoffs in 15 years? That's the longest drought of any team.
That's going to be their goal, is to not make the playoffs. They need that 100%. Quarterback next year.
And next year's draft, as we've mentioned, is friggin' loaded. They want 3 wins this season. They're not going to come out and say we're tanking, but to go out and sign Geno Smith, you're tanking. You know what I'm saying?
How good do you think Arch Manning's going to be?
I think he's going to be a really good quarterback.
You think he has the potential to be as good as Peyton?
Maybe not Peyton, but definitely Eli. You know, and Eli won 2 Super Bowls, so I think he's good. I like the kid Dante Moore out of Oregon better. He's got a cannon for an arm. I love him. Cannon, and there's Sellers from South Carolina. There's C.J. Carr from Notre Dame. There's a kid from Julian Sayin from Ohio State. It is loaded. There's probably going to be 6 to 8 quarterbacks taken in the first round. Oh, did you see that kid Sorsby from Texas Tech? Not allowed to play for Texas Tech. He's entering the supplemental draft. That's crazy. He bet on 9,000 games when he was at Indiana against against them. He spent like $90,000.
Wait, you mean he bet on his own team to lose?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, and that's what NFL team. Thank you. What NFL team takes him?
They've got, but if he's good, they overlook all that stuff.
Oh, dude, look at him. He's a badass. I saw his highlights, and I'm like, oh my god, where's this kid? He's playing at Cincinnati now. Supplemental draft. Nobody's going to give up a first round draft pick for him. I hope.
Wait, what is that supplemental draft? What does that mean?
It's weird. It's a weird thing, and I heard how they do it. It's very strange, but teams have to. I guess the draft order that they were in the draft, those teams get the first shot at him, but then they got to wait. First round comes around and nobody makes a bid for him. Second round comes out, nobody does.
What do you mean? What do you mean bid for him? What do they have to like throw out a number?
Give her a second round pick. They got it for the next draft. They have to give a pick for him. I think this kid has got some talent, but. Man, you bring in that, you got all your other players having to answer questions about him being a degenerate gambler. I mean, think about that. But the kid's got some talent, but I think he's probably
and then when he throws an interception, they're going to be like, he's betting against his team. There you go. I mean,
check his DraftKings app. Yeah, totally. I agree. You're always going to think something is shady, and his agent and his people are like, oh, he's been through rehab, he's good now. Sure, bud. It's like any addict and anything. You just don't know.
I mean, depends. If he's really good, then someone will take a chance on him. I actually haven't heard of him before.
And there are teams that do need quarterback. There's teams that are in quarterback competitions right now. You've got Minnesota with Kyler Murray.
Second round pick, though. That's pretty.
That's steep. That's steep.
That is very steep.
Yeah, I think he goes. I think a third round, but somebody's going to reach, like in Atlanta, who's got a quarterback competition, bring in some young kid, and who knows? But the kid's got a lot of making up to do, and he's got, like you said. You're always going to be thinking, is he betting on this game? What's he? He just fumbled, man. What the hell's going on here?
Forever, they're going to be thinking that.
It's going to follow him. So I don't know, but you got talent. We've seen it. You got talent. Speaking of talent, you had that one story in there that former Raiders cornerback Henry Ruggs was denied parole. People that don't remember, he was driving here in Vegas, just recklessly drunk with his girlfriend fighting. Yeah,
I think it was like 123 or something miles an hour.
Yeah, killed a woman and her dog, and he was denied parole. Yeah, I think he has a max of like 20 years, possibly, or maybe 25.
So
because the DUI that's involved in that. If it was reckless driving, he could be out. But with the DUI, no, they're not letting him out. Not going to let him out.
He was driving 156 miles an hour.
Oh my God! And drunk. Yeah, it's just terrible.
So he's been in prison 5 years, and he was up for parole, his first parole hearing, and they denied it.
That was like, nope, that ain't happening.
Wait,
I
so
want to ask you. Go ahead.
what is? I mean, what do you think is the appropriate punishment for that?
I think 15, 20 years. And obviously, he's
and
got
then
no career
parole
left.
after that.
Yeah, I think 20 years. You killed somebody, underdog, and you destroyed that family. Yeah, I mean, you did, and you were,
Yeah.
you were a rich, professional athlete who knows not to do these things. These guys go through this training about, how to conduct yourself and your conduct policy and things like that. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, it's another bad draft pick for the Raiders. No, but it's just a sad situation. I mean,
You think he tries to play when he comes out?
No, God, no. It's
You
gonna
think
be
you
old.
you think in the yard he's running some routes?
Ha! Yeah, come on, throw at me, dog. Come on, bring it. No,
Do they
No,
let him have a
he's-
football in the yard or no?
that I don't know. That he's probably got one of those old football games. Remember those in the 70s and 80s? What was that one? That was a great game.
Or they have, what's that movie where the prisoners play the guards?
The Longest Yard.
Yes.
It was the first one was Burt Reynolds. That was a good one, and then it was a remake with Adam Sandler.
Yes.
Yeah. The
Maybe they're
Longest
doing that.
Yard.
Can you
You
imagine
never
some
know.
prison guard trying to guard him?
The guy ran a 4.440. Yeah, good luck. But he's out of shape. He's eating that prison food, and he ain't getting the exercise. He just threw his life away, man. That is sad. That is just bad. Hey, I want to ask you guys, if you guys, and Danny, get in on this. If every NFL quarterback all of a sudden became a free agent, what quarterback, and I know Danny's answer to this is going to be Joe Burrow, who would you draft number one? If any NFL quarterback currently playing right now became a free agent, who would you draft number one? They're all available.
If injuries didn't exist, yes, I would say Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, because you're a Bengals fan. And I get it. Joe Burrow's the top 3 quarterback in the league when he's got a great offensive line and when he stays healthy. I agree. Burrow's good. I would still take Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes because the guy wins. He makes everybody better. He has won with a subpar offensive line. Remember that when he got crushed? He lost that one Super Bowl because he just got mangled. And he's done it with he lost Tyreek Hill and he still won.
But he's got an elite coach.
Let
me ask you this. You put Andy Reid with Josh Allen. What are you going to get?
You're going to get a Super Bowl. You're going to get a Super Bowl.
I think
you're going to get a Super Bowl. Well, I know so. Or a Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan?
Yeah. Agreed. Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
And the Buffalo Bills, that is total desperation for them to fire a defensive-minded coach in Sean McDermott, who took them to the playoffs for 7 straight years. After that, it was 17 years before that. They missed the playoffs for 17 years. Sean McDermott took the fall for this, and they made Joe Brady their head coach, who was the offensive coordinator. That is a desperation move, and we know desperate teams never win. Did you see their new stadium that's opening up?
No.
Oh, my God.
Wait, are they playing there this year?
They're going to. They're destroying the old one right now. $2.1 billion stadium.
Does it have is it indoor?
It's got some kind of roof thing on it. Yeah, it's got some kind of deal, but they're still going to have it exposed to the elements.
Oh, I was going to say, it's Buffalo. You have to have the snow and the cold and the ice.
Who would you take, Lance? Who would you take if all the quarterbacks currently playing right now?
But see, you're no, but I think I would take Josh Allen. I still think he has room to grow, and it's because you're looking at Patrick Mahomes through the lens of him being with Andy Reid.
Yeah.
I mean
Can't forget Travis Kelce.
What's that?
Travis Kelce too.
Yeah, Kelce.
I would go with Josh Allen, but I do have a question for you guys. What do you think now that this time has passed? Where do you think Brock would go?
Oh, he's a first rounder.
Do you think he'd go in the first
rounder?
Oh, hell
really?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Yeah, totally. The guy's a franchise quarterback, and totally, 100%. Oh God, yes. I mean, Mac Jones would even. Mac Jones even looks good with. Mac Jones even looks good.
Percentage.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's a winner. I mean, unfortunately, they had so many injuries last year. I went to that Week 18 game where they just couldn't score on Seattle defense, and the defense just couldn't stop them either. You don't lose a Bosa and a Warner and and Kittle and expect to win. I mean, what sucks, and I brought this up before, if they would have won that game, they would have played every game at home through the Super Bowl.
I know.
And those kind of chances don't come around often at all. I mean, the Rams have it. They could play at SoFi this year, and they're probably going to be there because they got Myles Garrett.
No, they're going to have about 15 injuries.
Could
wait,
happen.
who's their backup quarterback?
It is
the rookie.
no. Well, I mean, he might be Stetson Bennett from Georgia. Remember him? He won a couple of national championships with Georgia.
So
and I don't know
no
about
more
Ty
Garoppolo.
Simpson, but
Garoppolo's gone. Where
he's
the
a
hell
free
is
agent.
Garoppolo now?
He's with the Rams, but he's an unsigned free agent. He's still available. Stephon Diggs is still available. Deebo Samuel is still available. There's some players out there that are still, pushing 30 plus. They're the bad side of 30 that are still available. But Stephon Diggs, I mean, I know he's a cancer and he's got baggage. Man, he had 1,000 yards with the New England last year. He was really actually good. He actually had a great season.
Yeah.
But he's 33, 34, whatever. We'll see. Another thing going on in addition to the World Cup, we just went through the NHL finals. Vegas lost that one. That was brutal. But Carolina, you couldn't stop those guys. They were a different level as far as speed. There's skating speed, their defense. They were just shut down. So good season for the Vegas Golden Knights. But you see, their coach is gone now. Golden Knights. He did 25 games. They went 19-4. They swept through the playoffs all the way to the finals, and he said, "Hey, I'm out." They knew that. So now they got to get a new coach. I don't know if they're going to come back.
How much do how in football the coach is very, 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 very important. In hockey, how important is the coach? Do you know? I don't follow hockey that much to know.
I don't know. I don't know the game. I think it's important because you brought in another guy and he went 19-4.
So in hockey, do they do the same thing NFL does and just recycle all the old?
Probably.
Coaches,
this guy won he won a Stanley Cup like 20 years ago with some other team. I don't know who, Tampa Bay or something. Yeah, it was like 20 plus years ago. John Tortorella or something like that. He's out, so they need a new coach. But in addition to the World Cup, NBA Finals, Stanley Cup, and we got the U.S. Open going on right now in golf, and I am obsessed with the majors. And it's at an incredible Lance's course. It's called Shinnecock Hills. Shinnecock. It's in Long Island, New York. It's brutal. The wind just whips.
That's what I hear. Yeah,
it's like a British Open course. And, we got some big names. Rory's up there. Scheffler's, he's made the cut, but he's not going to do anything. But it's just exciting to watch these majors. I'm excited because we got the World Cup going on. I got the U.S. Open. We just had the NBA Finals, Stanley Cup. And, I mean, this is a great time for sports. The unfortunate part is that coming up, we're just going to have baseball. I mean, think about it. We're just going to have baseball, which sucks. I mean, I just
so
not my favorite.
I looked at the Shinnecock Hills thing, and the last time the U.S. Open was there, I think it was like 8 years ago, and Brooks Koepka won it.
Okay,
but nobody scored under par.
Yeah,
at the end of the
that brutal.
Nobody. How is that possible? How is that possible?
Because the wind, the rough is over 8 inches. And if you go in the rough, you're dead. It's that brutal. And the U.S. Open is notorious for tough conditions. The pin placement, the wind at this course is insane. And the first round, it was raining. It was coming down. It was raining and wind. I hate playing golf in the wind and rain. I hate it. It sucks. And these guys
might help your slice a little, though.
Oh, yeah. Just play that slice into it. Yeah, I do slice still. I used to be a hooker. I used to hook the ball. And now I get back to it. I'm slicing the ball. I don't know.
You definitely used to be a hooker. That's for sure.
Used to be a hooker. I used to hook a lot. You know that. Yeah,
so
what was this thing about? Go ahead.
When I watch, I don't know if it's the same for you, but I'm just kidding about hating golf. I actually like golf, but I can't watch 3 days in a row, 8 hours a day type of thing. But
no, I get it.
When you see, or when I see the tournaments, like sometimes I would turn on the tournaments, back in the day, right? And every once in a while I would see something like this where I don't know the courses, but I look at the score and it's the final day and everybody's like +1, even, -1. And I'm looking at it like, I don't know, it must be something in my mind. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. They're playing like crap, right?
Yeah, well,
it just doesn't look right when the winner is even. That doesn't look right.
But then what's crazy is you will also see tournaments where the winner is 25 under.
Well,
You
that's
know, you'll see-
ridiculous too.
Yeah, I
I
know.
like it
that's
just like
what's-
around, you know, what,
10
10,
under.
12.
Yeah, Well,
yeah.
There's guys that
It
are.
just
There's a guy
looks
that's
so weird.
There's a guy 7 under right now after 2 rounds. So
Wow.
he's yeah, I know. And Colin Morikawa is up there. Some big name Matt Fitzpatrick who's won it. Koepka's right in it. There's a couple players that are just 4 or 5 shots out. And tomorrow, Saturday, is moving day. So you'll see the players that are good that are going to be making a move. That's called moving day. You're moving up the scoreboard for the final round on Sunday. I'm all into it, man. It's the U.S. Open.
Scheffler's out.
I think he's +2.
Too
He's
far.
9 shots. No, I never. He's like Tiger. I would never count that guy out. But I can tell his drives aren't where they need to be. It's just not. He's not where he needs to be. What was this thing about Tom Brady and a coconut water you put on there? There's something new.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He came out. I don't know who he partnered up with, but he came out with a organic coconut water that the
which I like.
name he won't say the name of it though verbally.
Oh no.
It's called Good Nut. Good Nut coconut water. So
Hey, man,
the
you got a
online
good nut.
advertisement. He just talks about how good it is and how healthy it is
Oh,
and that type of thing. But he won't say good nut.
Whatever, Tom, dude. Be proud of your products. Yeah, be proud of those products, Tom. I'm sorry. I looked into buying the TB12 thing because I take supplements and I take some stuff, but TB12 stuff is good, I guess, but so expensive. I mean, it's crazy. He's got some
Wait, what do you
longevity
mean?
mix.
What does he? It's
TB12
like a
has a full
protein shake or
supplement
something?
line. Yeah, protein. He's got longevity things. He's got different supplements, mushroom complexes, which I take, which got reishi, lion's mane, and cordyceps. I love the mushroom complex. It's good for the brain, and but it's like overpriced. You get cheaper stuff on Amazon. I do. You know what I'm saying? I take turmeric and garlic. Dude, I'm like, listen, I don't know if you heard this thing that in 2030, they're going to be able to put, little bots in our bloodstream, and we're going to live to 140. I'm serious. Google it, Danny.
You're serious.
We're going to live to 140. I'm all about long life and longevity, man. I don't want to go. Hell no.
So
I'm still 12 years
so
old.
you're not planning on having a good nut here anytime in the future?
Are you offering a good nut?
I'll try that. I'll try it.
I would too.
I'll
I'd
try
a
some
good
of that.
nut.
It sounds healthy.
Yeah. I'm going to go get me a good nut tonight. Why not?
Do you know where to get it at? I mean, you are in Vegas, so
The corner, down by the strip, right there. No, why not? Yeah, why not? I want to play these clips that you got, Lance, because I saw them.
which ones?
The Run It, where these crazy men run full steam ahead at each other, and it's gnarly. I had to do some research on it. I don't know why they're
Isn't
doing
it pretty
but Danny-
crazy?
Oh my God, those some big dudes going really
But,
fast.
and I
Danny-
don't know. I'm not sure what the rules are. It looks like they're
Their
maybe not
rules?
allowed to. They're not allowed to do like head to head
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
They just
Poke
kind of
the
run
eyes
straight.
out.
But they're
Yeah.
big, solid dudes running
Oh my
full
God.
speed at each other. I think they're all
Yeah,
rugby
no, it-
guys, right?
Yeah, that's it. They're all monsters. They're all huge. Danny, if you got that, go ahead and run that one. That's the Run It video. I was on YouTube watching this stuff going, oh yeah. We missed that front part, but I mean, watch this. But that one guy on the left, he is done.
What? Look at how big they are! Oh my God!
Oh God! And look at him. The guy's just like, what? Yeah, these guys are like big New
Look at-
Zealanders.
oh my! Oh my!
Oh, just pop. And then he had to go on top of him.
Wait, so where is
Wow.
it? So that's all in New Zealand. That's what I want. I want to go to one of
Yeah.
these.
I do too.
I'm
I would
in.
love
I'm
it.
all in on this.
And you can bet on that stuff. You can bet on it somewhere.
Oh
I
yeah,
guarantee it.
I'm sure.
I guarantee you
I would
that-
pay. I actually would pay $1,000 to watch you do that, dude.
My stunt days are way over, dude. I jumped off buildings. I got bucked off a horse. I did a coal fire walk. Screw that. I'm done. I'm too old for that. But
Well,
I'm
you
forever,
didn't
by the way.
actually finish all of those.
What? What do you mean I didn't finish? I jumped off the building. That's for sure.
That you finished.
Yeah. And
The coal walk, you half-assed that.
You did it wrong. Those were those Kingsford briquettes are not what you firewalk on. You do it on embers, actual wood. that's been marinating for a
That's
while.
the only thing I could find at Safeway. That's all I could find.
I bet. Ruthie, go get
And some
pans
lighter
and go
fluid.
get some- yeah. What? I knew.
I don't
was
think we were
dead.
supposed to
I
put lighter
knew-
fluid on it either.
I knew I was dead. I look at that, and they were glowing like so hot. There's video of that somewhere on YouTube, and it's like I can't.
That was a good day because you tried to, you actually were smart and tried to back out. You're like, no, guys, this is all wrong.
That's
You're not
what it
supposed.
was.
We're not supposed to have lighter fluid. We're not supposed to have the briquettes. And then we're like, no, just do it. And you're like, okay.
I knew that this
And
was
you took-
wrong, but I went ahead. I went 1, 2, I'm out. How did I not swear then? I mean, I say the F word every sentence of my life. I don't know how. It hurts. God damn. It was like, yeah, Jesus. Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny day for you guys. Yuck it up.
That was
Yuck
awesome.
it up.
That was a great
funny.
day.
And then, yeah. Well, for you, not my feet. I'm going to have blisters for days. All right, that's going to do it. You got anything else you want to hit? That's about it for me. We had the
I want to get
World
back
Cup.
to the World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup, U.S. Open. Watch the U.S. Open tomorrow, buddy. It's on NBC. It's on Peacock.
Wait, what's
Give it a
tomorrow?
shot.
Saturday?
It's the golf.
No.
Oh, here we go. Look, we got a golf.
Oh,
here we go.
yes,
Oh.
Elvis. I had a question. See, I wasn't sure Danny was going to get this or not. Does that count as a shot?
100%. 100%.
But his club didn't hit the ball.
It doesn't matter. The ball it moved forward.
Wait,
Play that
Danny, are
again,
you able
Danny.
to play that again?
Look at this. 100%. Yeah, that's where the divot hit a ball. Yes, he took a full swing, and yeah, that counts. That is a stroke. You're
But
sitting
look,
there
watch him. He's like looking around. Does anybody see that? I don't know. Should I say something? What should
You're
I
on
do?
TV, bro.
I wonder how
Dude,
long before he said, "Hey, I.
Well, that's the real golfers. That's what they do. They take a divot behind every shot in the fairway. They hit the grass first, and then it hits the ball. Then the club hits the ball. It's a brutal game. I can't wait to bring those clubs up to you, man. I'll do that soon. Yeah, it's a tough game, but yeah, that's a shot. That's a stroke. I don't think that was the PGA. That's for sure. That looked like some amateur. I look like some amateur in the middle of nowhere. All right, everybody. We thank you for joining us on this Friday. Lance, I love you, buddy. Joe.
All right, love you,
hope
Danny.
we hope
Danny,
he's getting
thank
a
you. Love
haircut.
you too, man.
Thanks, Danny. All right, everybody, take care. Doghouse Sports is out. Boom.
Peace out.
In your hood.